Humans of the cardboard. Welcome back to Just Nuts, guys. Today is such a weird one, such a crazy one. Quite literally the biggest video I've ever recorded, I've ever made for the channel. There's two massive announcements I'm going to get out in this video. It's kind of hard to do, but I'm excited and nervous at the same time. So let's just get into it. I've already been thinking on it for a week. I haven't really uploaded in like over a week to the channel. And there's a big reason for that. And that has to do with the first announcement. I'm quitting Yu-Gi-Oh! I know it seems crazy. I've been playing this game for so long. I've been doing content on this game for so long. But recently it's just been I haven't been enjoying it really much at all. It's been it's been one of those things where when you make a YouTube channel, and you are a content creator, the whole idea, at least in my head, I can't speak for everybody else, but at least in my head was, if I'm having fun making the videos, then it doesn't really feel like work. And it's a hobby that I can also, maybe make some money on the side and have for a while. But when you're not enjoying the game anymore and you're making that much content on it, it's, you're just working. It's just work now. So it hasn't really been feeling worth it. It hasn't really been feeling like something I can really get behind. And maybe if I was doing it full time, then I just say, hey, it's a job. But you know what I mean? This is supposed to be fun. That's why I started it. And it was really fun for so long. And it's just been a couple months of not really enjoying it. As to why, I I don't really know. All I know is I'm not enjoying it. I don't know the exact reason. My best guesses would be is part of it because of making content for years and years and years, getting used to the schedule of I'm going to wake up every morning, see if there's anything Yu-Gi-Oh news wise. I'm going to go to bed. Before I go to bed, I'm going to check to see if there's anything Yu-Gi-Oh news wise, and making a video every time anything, significant gets revealed. I think maybe that can kind of slowly wear you down of just having a schedule like that. Combined with maybe just the current state of the game, games lasting 3 turns, and if it doesn't last 3 turns, it feels like somebody misplayed kind of thing. Not that that's the end of the world, and some people are obviously still really enjoying it. It's just for me personally, I haven't really had much motivation to play myself. I've been making news videos for a couple months while not even feeling really any desire to play the game, and I think that's kind of where I finally had enough signal to myself of like, I think it's time to maybe cut this thing off, at least for now. I can't speak for, the ultimate future and where we end up eventually, but at least for now, I plan on not really playing that much. Maybe I'll come back around as a player, but maybe won't do content. I don't know. Um, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I don't want to give you guys content, and I just don't think it's fair to either of us. Kind of like I said, I don't want to make videos on something when I'm not enjoying it, because then I'm not getting any fun out of it. And I think like similarly, if I'm on the other side, if I'm like watching something, you can probably feel the lack of enthusiasm, feel the lack of passion from me recently. I don't know exactly how much that's translated through videos, and if you guys can feel that, but you know, I wouldn't want to watch somebody who's talking about something that they kind of feel forced to and aren't enjoying themselves. And it works both ways, right? So I don't think it's fair to either side. And yeah, I guess kind of where we kind of transition into the second part of this video, the second big announcement is, before we get into that, is one, thank you so much for the support up until this point. 1000% thank you so much for being here. Double thank you if you end up sticking around past this, because we are making a legit massive transition for the channel, which we'll say in just a second. But I say that to say, I also totally understand if you unsubscribe. I don't know if people say this because like it is scary to lose subscribers when you've kind of built something up and like you're going to make a move where some people will. I want to say openly, like, feel free. I totally understand. If you subscribe to this channel because you wanted to watch a guy who was giving you poignant news content like when it comes out very quickly. If you want, or maybe you subscribe for the Decro whatever. If you just subscribe for Yu-Gi-Oh, and Yu-Gi-Oh is not coming anymore, I 100,000% understand if you unsubscribe, and just know that you shouldn't feel guilty about it. Like, oh, I feel bad, but like I just don't want non-Yu-Gi-Oh content from this guy. I totally get it. So you're free to do so with no guilt whatsoever. That being said, there are some significant parallels to what we've been doing with Yu-Gi-Oh and what we will be doing on the channel going forward, because I plan on pivoting the channel into an anime channel. It's kind of my second passion, really, for so long. And honestly, I would honestly say that I have been a bigger anime fan than I have been a Yu-Gi-Oh fan over my life. Since Naruto was airing on like Toonami, like original Naruto, like Chunin exams level on Toonami. I don't know, in 2005 or whatever, I have been like watching anime basically my entire life. I didn't even know what it was back then. I didn't even know what anime meant at the time. But now, I watch literally every new show that I'm excited about, every new season. I have a bunch of other stuff I still want to like get through to like make sure my personal, what do you even call it? Like my personal archives of what I've seen and what I can talk about gets bigger. I have a list of stuff to work on there. But this anime season's crazy. The last couple of years of anime have been insanely hype, and I have so much to talk about there. And that's kind of the new direction. It's just the thing I've been doing, I haven't really been feeling passionate about, and the thing I'm about to do, I feel a ton of passion for. And I even see a longer runway with this, just even in terms of my excitement for it. So that's kind of the new direction I want to take the channel on. I know just by experience of talking to so many other Yu-Gi-Oh players, it is pretty common for a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players to also be fans of anime. Yu-Gi-Oh is an anime, and it might be part of the reason you got into Yu-Gi-Oh is that nostalgia for the anime initially. But so just keep that in mind, right? If you're a big fan of the channel, or listening to me ramble, that'd be crazy. But listening to me ramble, just know that I might be rambling about something you still care about going forward. I'm really, really excited about it. I'm honestly really nervous too, like insanely nervous. This is something where I'm taking a channel where the basis of this channel has been news for years, which because Yu-Gi-Oh is so consistent with and active with news, there was always free content, free and easy content, and I was getting some money on the side from YouTube, and it has been consistent and like reliable. And now we're switching up what the channel is even about, and going into a realm for the channel of like, are we consistently, you know what I mean? We're losing kind of that stability, I think, potentially, and it's scary. It really is, because YouTube took a while to kind of pick up for me, and we've gotten to a solid spot. But I want to keep it going, and I have bigger aspirations for the channel. But it's really scary to make a pivot like this. It's really, really scary. But again, if I'm not enjoying it, then it was just something I was never going to be able to keep doing. I don't even know. I don't even know where to go. I guess some final things for this video is I'm extremely excited. There will be some differences because I'm not going to be doing content in the same way of like waiting for news to come out and doing it. I don't even know fully what kind of videos I want to do. I've done some brainstorming, and I have some like videos jotted down that I want to get started with, but I don't, you know what I mean? Some is going to be trial and error. I'm going to upload some stuff. I'm going to see how I felt about it, how you guys felt about it. And then from there, we'll make some decisions on what we want to do more, what sides we want to lean to in the anime community in terms of videos going forward. But that's kind of where I'm at there. So expectations wise, we're not doing like news stuff. So I would, if you've been getting used to 5-6 videos a week, you can probably get used to more like 2 or 3-ish a week. I do want to lean in doing more shorts. That's been something I've been way too behind the curve on, and that's totally my fault. Been so behind the curve on that. I want to get so much better at doing shorts, because there's so much more edible content that way. So I want to do more of that. And I haven't really uploaded anything for a week. I probably won't upload anything else for a week maybe, and kind of get take another break, kind of catch up on some of the anime that I need to. I just got back from a bachelor party weekend, which was fun, but it's kind of hard to stay up to date on everything while you're doing that. So taking a small break in between to just catch my breath and really enjoy kind of some free time and get ready, and then kind of try and hit the ground running with the new direction of the channel. I'm legitimately stoked. I hope you guys are too. Thank you so much again if you've made it this far. If you stick with me, even more so, like, we're to the moon. Let's do it. I'm ready. And honestly, I'd love to hear from you guys. If you are anime fans and you do plan on sticking around and seeing what's coming from the channel going forward, I'd love to hear your thoughts down below. Like, what types of stuff would you want to see from me based on what you've already seen me kind of, types of videos I've approached on in the Yu-Gi-Oh realm. Like, what do you think could translate well? What do you want to see just personally that maybe you haven't seen from the anime community that you think could be like good, you know what I mean, fun stuff to do? That's kind of where I'm at. It's terrifying, but I'm excited. I hope you guys can be too. I get it though. If this is not a direction you want it to go in, and you need to part ways here, totally understand. I've made this decision fully acknowledging that will be the case for at least a handful, a portion of the community we've built here. But there we go. Love to hear from you guys down in the comment section down below on everything. I'm out of here for today. Signing off. This is probably the last time I will ever call you guys the humans of the cardboard. I love you. I'll see you soon. Peace.